Hi everyone, can everyone hear me? Can you guys at the back hear everything?
I think all of you know why we are here this afternoon. As most of you are aware, 2010 marks an important moment for Alpha Computers. We have bounced back from the recession and now we are set to launch our new line of laptop and desktop computers. I'm really pleased to welcome Michael Ford, the Global Marketing Manager for Alpha Computers, who has flown in from California to give all of you an overview of the marketing campaign and to answer any questions you may have. So please, give a warm welcome to Mr. Ford.
It really is a pleasure to be here today. It has been 3 years since I visited Beijing, and it's clear to me that operations here are obviously going from strength to strength. The Alpha brand continues to grow in leaps and bounds in China, and that is certainly down to the hard work of all of you here. So congratulations to all of you. I'd like to start by outlining the key points of my presentation this afternoon and giving you an idea of the topics that will be discussed. The presentation today is divided into 5 main parts. First of all, I'd like to briefly touch on the background of the new X420 line, how the whole concept has come about, and how the new product fits into our existing brand line. Secondly, I'd like to present data on projected sales for the X420. We will then go on to discuss our key rivals in this sector. Then I'd like to go on to outline the campaign concept for the X420. Finally, I'm happy to open up the discussion for any questions or points you may have for me.
Hey Mal, are you up for some tennis today?
Sorry, I can't. I have to go to work, pick up Jake and Maddie from school, and make them an afternoon snack, then take Jake to soccer practice and Maddie to dance class.
You sound exhausted. Maybe you should hire a nanny to help you out. She can pick the kids up and take them to their after-school activities. She can also help you do some household chores and run some errands.
Oh, I don't know. It's hard to find the right nanny. You have to consider her previous work experience, the responsibilities you give her, and how she interacts with the kids. I would love to have someone to help me out, though.
I think you should definitely consider it. This way, you won't have to juggle such a busy schedule, and you'll still get to spend time with the kids in the evenings. I can refer you to this great nanny, Amy. She used to work for my neighbors before they moved away. She's very responsible, a good cook, and great with kids.
Oh, that's great. Thanks, Grace. Can you give me her number? I'll talk it over with Julie and give her a call tomorrow. Maybe this way I won't be so tired every day, and Julie and I might even get to go on a date once in a while.
Hey, Lydia, what are you reading?
I'm looking at my horoscope for this month. My outlook is very positive. It says that I should take a vacation to someplace exotic and that I will have a passionate summer fling.
What are you talking about? Let me see that. What are horoscopes?
It's a prediction of your month based on your zodiac sign. You have a different sign for the month and date you were born in. I was born on April 15th, so I'm an Aries. When were you born?
January 5th.
Let's see. You're a Capricorn. It says that you'll be feeling stress at work, but you could see new, exciting developments in your love life. Looks like we'll both have interesting summers.
That's bogus. I don't feel any stress at work, and my love life is practically non-existent. This zodiac stuff is all a bunch of nonsense.
No, it's not. Your astrology sign can tell you a lot about your personality. See, it says that an Aries is energetic and loves to socialize.
Well, you certainly match those criteria, but they're so broad they could apply to anyone. What does it say about me?
A Capricorn is serious-minded and practical. She likes to do things in conventional ways. That sounds just like you.
As all of you are well aware, competition in the laptop computer sector is intense. We continue to fight with our competitors for market share, and this is the case both in the developed markets in the West, as well as more developing markets in Asia and Africa. You may ask yourself, why is this market so cutthroat? Well, the answer is simple. There is a huge untapped potential market out there, with a huge untapped potential for profit. If I bring up the first graph here, it shows the increase in terms of number of computer owners across the globe. As you can see, in the 1980s, computer ownership amounted to around 0.5% of the total world population. Since the 1990s, computer ownership has risen dramatically. In the new millennium, we saw an even larger explosion in computer owners, with figures rising to around 4 to 5%, an increase of 1,000% compared with the 1980s. If we move on to discuss the figures for China specifically, we can see in Chart B that the overall figure for computer ownership stands at around 60 million, which represents a huge increase in a very short time period. Now, of course, 60 million is just a drop in the ocean if you compare the total population of China. And this is a key reason why the personal computer market is such a hot market. For us at Alpha, and of course for all of our competitors as well, we have millions of potential customers who are looking to join the internet generation. If we do this right, we really can reap huge rewards in a very short time frame. I'd now like to move on to discuss the X420 brand itself and compare and contrast with some of our key competitors.
I have been looking at this online catalog for over an hour, and I still haven't finished getting all the kitchen appliances that we need.
What are you getting?
Well, the first thing on my list is a new blender. I decided to also get a juicer and a new coffee maker.
Don't forget to also get a new mixer. I lent the old one to my brother and he broke it.
Yeah, I know. I also decided to throw away the old toaster and get a new one. I am also getting a rice cooker and a steamer to make some nice steamed fish or veggies.
I'm actually thinking of completely refurnishing the kitchen and getting a new stove, oven, dishwasher, and trash compactor.
That's a good idea. The kitchen will look amazing. Telco Mobile, how can I help you?
Yes, I'd like to activate my voicemail service, please.
Certainly, sir. We currently have a special promotion where we include voicemail services, call waiting, and also three-way calling.
Sure, that sounds great. Are there any other fees?
Not at all. No hidden fees or surcharges. It is a flat monthly rate.
Perfect. I also wanted to know if there's any call forwarding service. I am usually out of town and would like my calls to be forwarded to a local number.
Yes, of course. We can activate all these services in about an hour.
Now, a key question you might ask yourself is what differentiates the new X420 line with our previous models, and also, of course, with some of our competitors. In other words, what makes the X420 stand out from all the others? This is a key question and is something I'd like to explore in a little depth. Firstly, the X420 has a range of USPs that really make it a cut above the rest. The first thing to mention is that the X420 is the first in a new generation of ultra-light laptop computers. It is only 2 pounds, which compares very favorably with all our key competitors. In terms of computer performance, for such a light machine, it's very powerful. 4 gigabytes of RAM with an ultra-fast processor. The most advanced video and sound cards on the market are installed with a crystal-clear 15-inch LCD display. The X420 really stands out as a next-generation laptop. Compared with our previous X540 range, it really is in a league of its own. Now, if we go on to look at projected sales for the X420, we can see that sales revenue for 2010 is expected to hit at least $20 million. Now, this is really a conservative estimate. If our marketing campaign is successful, I'm confident that we could see a doubling of this figure at the very least. Now, please bear in mind that this is only for the first year of production. I'm certain that in the coming 3 years, the X420 will actually overtake all our existing products, both in terms of sales and revenue. Okay, now let's move on to discuss our marketing concept and look more closely at our key competitors.
Hi there. I am looking for a new car. I have this old Ford Pinto that I would like to trade in.
I see. You are in luck this month because all of our 2010 models are on sale. It is a perfect time to buy a new car since it's the end of the year.
Perfect. I like this one.
That is the Ford Focus, a very light but powerful vehicle. It comes with dual-side airbags, power steering, and power windows, tinted windows, and your choice of either automatic or manual transmission.
Sounds like a good car. How many miles to the gallon?
It is a very fuel-efficient vehicle, giving you about 34 miles in the city and 40 on the highway.
That is really convenient, especially now that fuel prices are so high. What's under the hood?
A very powerful 2.5-liter turbocharged engine. Trust me, this car is fast.
Now for the most difficult question. What is the price tag for this lovely vehicle?
Very affordable, ma'am. You can take it out of this lot today with 0 down payment and no interest for the first year. You can test drive it now and we can sign the papers when we get back.
Great. Let's do it.
Hey, man. You want to buy some weed?
Some what?
Weed. You know, pot, ganja, Mary Jane, some chronic.
Oh, no thanks.
I also have blow if you prefer to do a few lines.
No, I'm okay, really.
Come on, man. I even got dope and acid. Try some.
Do you really have all of these drugs? Where do you get them from?
I got my connections. Just tell me what you want, and I'll even give you an ounce for free.
Sounds good. Let's see.
Yeah?
I want you to put your hands behind your head. You are under arrest.
Now, of course, with all this cutting-edge technology, there must be a catch, you might ask yourself. I bet the retail price will be too much for most consumers, you might say. Well, you'd be wrong. Yes, of course, the X420 is aimed at the luxury market, but if you compare the price of our leading competitors, the X420 represents incredible value for money. At only 15,000 RMB, it is far more affordable and far more attractive than almost every leading brand and model. So what differentiates us from our competitors? Well, if we compare Orange's luxury MP40 range, then we can really highlight some of the differences. Now, of course, Orange has an enviable record for producing revolutionary and top-class products. And I must admit, the MP40 is a breathtaking machine. However, for most consumers, the MP40 is simply far too expensive to consider. Compared with the X420, it is more expensive, and there's no doubt that considering the quality and workmanship that goes into the X420, we really win hands down on value for money. Also, if you compare the after-sales service we offer, I think we can proudly boast the best customer service facilities in the whole laptop sector. As opposed to most of our rivals, we guarantee quality, we guarantee service, and we guarantee reliability. The questions we must ask ourselves are, what does the Alpha brand stand for? And also, how can we set ourselves apart from our competitors? The answer to both of these questions is the same, my friends. Alpha stands first and foremost for quality, for excellence, and for service. If we always stick to this philosophy, then I'm confident that we will really be able to expand our market share significantly. Okay, let me move on now to give you an idea of our marketing campaign for the X420.